Whoa, welcome back to Monster Train. I am, as always, your host, Observation. I have to change the your host thing, but I don't really have a different idea. We could go back to hello, welcome back to Monster Train, but it's been long gone. How you doing? How's it going? It's 3:30 a.m. A little tired today though, so I'm gonna expedite this intro and get into the run so I can go to bed. I'm looking forward to sleeping. I hope you're doing well today. Hope you're hanging in there for real. I will report, I went outside to work on my assignment for my astronomy class, which is to chronicle the night sky. I have to do it 15 times throughout the year, or throughout the semester. And so I just went out there and surveyed the night sky a little bit to see where the stars and things were. I did hear an owl. Very excited about that. Glad to hear him still out there. They sound so cool. Like, they sound really cool. So go out there and just listen to them for an extended period of time. Anyway, let me move on to the question for you today. This one's also related to something I did because of school. I am in a game design class today, or for the semester, and today I had an assignment to write about a game that was dead on arrival, or write about a flop. And so I want to ask you, what is a game that you would write about for this? What's a game that was dead on arrival, or something that you thought of when I said that? Because there's a game that comes to your mind, I'm sure of it. A game that came out that was really disappointing. I wrote about Phoenix Point, a game that I was really looking forward to 2 years ago. That was a massive disappointment to me. I was very let down by it. But I'm interested to hear what you would write about in this position, because there's a lot of them out there. Maybe you write about Cyberpunk. That's a recent one. I kind of forgot about Cyberpunk until right now, actually. But yeah, that's what I want to hear from you today about. I'm really looking forward to reading about these, because if you want to, you can write a little bit about what the game's about if it's something that I might not have heard of too. Or like why you didn't like it is also actually, yeah, why you didn't like it is what you should put in there for sure. Alright, checking my phone real quick to see if I need to plug it in. I'm good. Let's get rolling, shall we? Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Exile Hellhorned, Default Umbra, Plating Sealed Daedalus, Shadow Arcus, Diligent Seraph, ugh. Hornbreak, Space Prism, Rage Serum. Pretty good starters. You like to see Space Prism, Rage Serum. Hornbreak's also excellent. I shouldn't slight it like that. Happy to take Advanced Prototype. I think that Shardtail Queen is very weak early on, so extremely happy to click on Advanced Prototype and just walk through here. Played Hellrush tonight on stream. I don't think I mentioned that, but I did stream Hellrush today. And so I gotta shift my mindset, because in Hellrush you have to maximize score. So I was taking a lot more risky plays to cap out my score. Not something I need to care about here today. The Hellrush with viewer streams have been very fun. Shoutouts to all of you coming over from YouTube to play some Monster Train with me and the stream regulars. Very much enjoy you hanging out. It's been a great time overall. I should probably hold the imp actually. Realistically, I should put this Train Steward. I should put double Train Steward's bottom floor here, but it is too late for that. Oh, I should have stopped myself from getting hit here. I should have put an imp up here is what I should say. But this is alright. I could have played this all out a little bit better, but we take 2 damage, it's not the end of the world. I do expect to play this combat out a little worse, because it is after playing a lot of Monster Train very quickly. So you'll have to bear with me. This run, I should say. You got a few factors working against me. However, I think we can still formulate something good here. Oh yeah. Welder Helper with this queen, love to see it. I think Welder Helper is the better pick over Rage Imp there. 2 Rage options, only 1 Welder Helper. I'm gonna click on Making of a Morsel. Yeah, we have Imperialist. If I didn't have Imperialist, I would click on Umbra Assault, but I'm gonna click on Making of a Morsel here. Shadowsiege. You want to play and lose another Shadowsiege infused Train Steward run? You can't keep doing this to me, Monster Train. Stop showing me this line. I can't stop myself. Hellhorned Warrior if they show it to me. Oh, Brandon Warrior. That's not what I want to Shadowsiege. I need to click on him or Alpha Fiend here. I think I like Alpha Fiend a little more. If there's a multi-strike, this unit's not terrible. But Alpha Fiend might be better. Oh, how much size increase do you get from Shadowsiege? 2 size. Let me go for Alpha Fiend here. Show me a multi-strike. No multi-strike. Endless is also really good. Do not forget. Hey, Forever Flame. Hey, Forever Flame. Hey, Forever Flame. You can't play him off of sketches, right? I know. I'm just thinking about what you can play him off of. You can't play this man off of sketches here. Well, you can, but it's very unlikely. Should say. Train Stewards are still our main play. I'm gonna put 2 Train Stewards top floor. So the idea here... Man, I had it. Well, I don't have the space for it. Man. Unnerf Shadowsiege. My man should not be slighted like this. I should have been allowed to play in there. Unnerf my boy. Fix my man. Save my good buddy. You cannot do this to him. It's not fair. If you're unaware of what I'm referring to, Shadowsiege used to be 5 space. I don't remember when, but they nerfed him. I don't remember when. When did they nerf Shadowsiege? I think it was in the balance patch near when Friends and Foes hit. Or no, not near when Friends and Foes hit. After Friends and Foes, but before the DLC. Somewhere between the addition of the Exiles and now. Fledgling Imp is pretty good here. You put that on the Welder Helper. Put that with Queen. Play a lot of them, that's pretty good. Base Prism, I guess I could have played him still. It's fine. I'm gonna pick Mind Collapse here. Okay. Another chance for the game to show me Horned Warrior, who I would like to play, or, one second, I'm closing my window. You can hear a little squeak as I do. It is closed now, you probably already heard it. So it's look for multi-strike on Alpha Fiend and then Shadowsiege him up, which I'm down to give a chance to. I don't think it's crazy. With an assist from Queen, I don't think it's good, but I don't think it's the worst. Yeah, I better infuse first. What if it's something nuts? I don't think it's bad. I'm sad he doesn't have quick. That's mainly it. If I give him his own impling, it might be good. Well, let's see what's in the concealed caverns here. I think you look for Unleash here. Oh, or Quick Tome works. I think Unleash is a little bit stronger. Nah, let's go for the Quick Tome. Quick Tome lets me play 2 multis. Because there's an intrinsic here. I'm at 50 pack shards, and I'm going to go quite a bit higher, but we're strong. We're really strong. We're going to hit a wall, though. We only have 2 hits, right? That's the problem. Our deck has 2 attacks. Maybe I can play an Alpha Fiend on each floor. Okay, let's move on. Maybe you can play an Alpha Fiend on each floor here. Might be good. That might work. Because your problem right now is a very clear one. What do I do with this guy? What's he doing here? He's good. He's big. Holy shit, he's big. That's a big man. Wow. It's a big Alpha Fiend. The question here is, of course, what do I do? I think that the answer might actually be easier than we think. But this is a classic problem I have with this queen of accidentally killing things for Alpha Fiend too effectively in the early game. He'll be fine though. Realistically, I could end turn through this if I wanted to. Kill you. So, I have these space prisms, right? Can maybe take space fit queen with the Alpha Fiend, but that requires some good drawing. Why did I play that in? Foolish. Why did I put Welder Helper down here alone? That's a real... I mean, the answer to that question, and most questions you would face in this run, boil down to... Or at this stage of the run, very little could happen to me. I'm not gonna lose Daedalus here. I have an absolute monster of an Alpha Fiend up here. That guy's banging. So I'm just kind of piloting automatically through the goings on here. I don't want to run with Alpha Fiend yet. I would be excited to do so here, potentially. I want to pick Furnace Tap. I think I need this Alpha Fiend hitting 5 times, maybe even more. I'll pick Furnace Tap. Horned Warrior. They couldn't show me the Horned Warrior sooner. It's okay, I think that what I'm doing is fine. So... the thing that I'm realizing now is that the Quick Tome is like a bandage solution. I need to play multiple Alpha Fiends, and the second Alpha Fiend won't have Quick. That's a bit of an issue. I wish I had pulled in the Send card, like a hidden passage here. For now, let's take Draw. Might try to take Space later based on how this looks. I don't know how this looks right now. Take Right Path. Diligent Seraph, remember that. No second Shadowsiege, what the heck? Got out 2 Train Stewards. I don't have any important spells for Diligent Seraph to eat up. Good question on the Parade here. You get Rage Imp out of this later, but you lose a lot of survivability. I think you go Imperialist all the way. If Queen's wiping entire floors, that's good. Could put a Queen Zimpling on the Welder Helper to try and help it along. I don't think I want to do the Fledgling. Let's look ahead at the pack shards. We're at 80. I've taken Intrinsic, but otherwise I think I'm okay for now. This trial does often offer a little bit of fear, but Invasion Trial in a haste combat is frightening. Don't get me wrong. However, I'm not that afraid. Because what'll happen is these guys will die and stack up the Clip Defender, which is scary. I'm gonna do this. Alpha Fiend should be fine up there. Oh, the Sycophants go first. That's my mistake. I thought the Sycophants went second. That's my bad. A little worse off than I thought. Probably should have Fledgling him. Or not Fledgling, but I probably should have killed this wave then. I mean, you definitely just stop that, and it's fine. I'm taking what for the trial here? Like 9. Not the end of the world. 3 times 2 quick. I mean, right, you can already see it here. We only have 2 hits. 2 hits does not kill more than 2 enemies, even if those 2 hits are very large numbers. Answering this problem will be a majority of this run. How do I fix this? I don't know. This is the classic problem with Alpha Fiend. He's too big to play multiples of, but the Divinity requires you to have 4 or even 5 attacks, which is not easy to do with Alpha Fiend. I should have looked at this. 140. I do take a bit here. If I had been able to play both of these Queen Zimplings, I could have done something about that damage, but that's okay. Let the haste happen. Yeah, I think that this is not a hot take, but I think that Alpha Fiend is kind of bad these days. But this is different and exciting, so I'm happy to play it, you know? This isn't a normal run. I'm happy to give it a whirl. I don't have perils in this run. I think I passed it, or maybe didn't see it. Either way. No perils, no perils, no void binding. No void binding, we press skip. Magic. Did I hold anything over that changes what I feel about this run? I don't think so. I think the best thing to do is duplicate Welder Helper. Welder Helper, or I could duplicate Alpha Fiend and then duplicate the Quick Tome, but that doesn't sound very good. Let's duplicate Welder Helper. Remove a Train Steward. Remove Queen Zimpling here now. We'll take a second Welder Helper. Could have put a Rage Imp on him, but I don't feel like the Rage Imp does a particularly large amount of value. I don't think it offers much. Heaven's Gold will make a pretty big difference in this run since I'm going to have a lot of enemies walking by that Alpha Fiend. Alright. Multi-strike? In this economy? I'm falling prey to my classic self-bait here. What if it's Gurg's Goad? But like, what if it's Gurg's Goad? This multi-strike is a bad pick. You should not do this. Definitely you should not do this. But what if we get Gurg's Goad? Just think about it. Don't think too hard, but just think about it. That's fine. Alpha Fiend will kill both of those things through this quick. I have to find a constant killing option. Ooh yeah, this 15 health is gonna be bad. I have to maybe just slam Furnace Tap and hope for the best. Yeah, maybe. I think it was saying I needed to find a second killing option. Don't ask me what that means, I don't know. What are you doing up there, brain? We alright? I think we are alright. Worst case, this guy hits me for 24? I'm gonna slap down this Furnace Tap and call that good enough. Could also just Horn Break. I mean, I'll do both. We do have a pretty good amount of free cards to play still. No way to kill these Welder Helpers though, sadly. No clear for the Welder helping. I mean, Alpha Fiend is just ridiculously strong right now. The problem is that he's gonna hit a wall, as we've been saying. There comes a wall in about 2 combats that this man falls off of. What do you mean that's not right? No, that sentence made sense. 106 damage, eh? Yeah, he just takes 40 per round from those marksmen. It's Firewall. Firewall's worth. I think I had this card pack already. The answer is the same. I'm not picking March of Shields and Flame Battering Ram. Actually, you know what? I'll pick March of Shields. Marching a stuck Welder Helper to the front and having it die might be good. Prism Retrieval, Gentrove, Cave-In. I'm okay. Vin. I need to find another multi. Did I did go 2 rings without a temple? Or not temple, sorry. Steel shot. Hey, there's Gerg's goat. Let's go. That's big. Now give me another multi-strike here. Endless plus 25 plus 10. Ah, sad. I could put quick on him and then make a second one. Interesting idea. Is it particularly good? I don't know. I'm not gonna do it. You know why? I want to have a multi-striking monster. That's what I'm here for. I'm going for it. I'm going for the 4-attack Alpha Fiend. This is what I've been called to do. And this is what I shall enact. I don't think quick and then make another makes a whole lot of sense. Although you could also, something I didn't mention here, but I could quick tome the queen so that she would clear 4s. Which could be fun as well. Does that change my opinion? Or do I just want to play the Alpha Fiend? I don't know. Does that change my opinion? Does that change your opinion? I can still use the quick tome. I put it on queen so that she gets to throw her imps before taking damage. And then Alpha Fiend's up there. He's got 3 hits. I'm like mapping the Divinity in my head. My eyes are closed right now. I'm sorry. I'm not sleeping. Don't worry. I'm mapping the Divinity waves in my head. The mini boss is hard. I have to take space as well. I think it's right. I think it's right. I'm gonna go for it. Like, I mapped it out in my head a little bit. I think it makes sense to do a second Alpha Fiend strategy here. So that's what I'm gonna go for. $80, $90, yeah. A whole lot of money for removals. Have to not remove everything on Diligent Seraph, but, you know. Oh, I should play, one of these Welder Helpers is going to body for Queen, so I'm gonna give him plus 25. And that seems good. I think this run got a little bit better now. Action doesn't trigger if you're dazed. Sad. Gonna eat a 9 there. I right-clicked, but I guess it didn't happen. I was gonna put that card back and then play slightly differently. Oh, that quick is supposed to go on Queen. My bad. I won't do that again, don't worry. Thrust. Won't happen again. Also doesn't matter too much. Like the quick... Oh wait, did I do... Yeah. This plus 25 doesn't do anything, actually. That's my... double my mistake. I will be releasing an apology video for these misplays tomorrow. I can stop playing cards. I'll throw a Queen's Impling at it though. If the Queen's quick, then the plus 25 doesn't do anything. That's how it goes. And again, you can see the problem that we face sometimes in this run, and in runs of its like. I just took all of my Demon King's, or my Alpha King's options. He has nothing to hit. I'll let 2 of these guys go up so he has stuff to hit. I'll give him a little Rage Serum, hype him up, you know how it goes. Get the boy ready. Taking a number drain here is fine. It is Arcus that has really weak waves, so not the worst position we find ourselves in. Having Queen here to kill some backline, soften some stuff up, it's fine. It's fine, it's fine. Could maybe try to do Value Stone Furnace Tap on this run as well. I didn't go for it, but you could maybe go for Value Stone Furnace Tap and let that do something. What does it do? I mean, you make multiple of it and you turn this guy into a real monster. I don't know, Shade Splitter's a dead card. I don't really have spells that I need to play, right? Some of them are nice, but mostly I'm playing units, so... Yeah, look at that health bar. The extra health was probably wrong. I don't think Rage Imp's better though. I think 6/6 is probably better than the Rage Imp's Rage. Your choice may differ, however. Does Alpha Fiend win this, by the way? Alpha Fiend, do you win this up here? I'm gonna Furnace tap him. I'm putting my faith in the Fiend. Put your faith in the young lord. I'm not even gonna try to do the math here. Does he win? He wins. I never doubted. I doubted a little bit, I'm lying to you. Doubted a little more than a little bit. Oh, Umbra Stone's big. That's a huge, that's a winner right there, baby. Alright. I don't need space. I don't really need energy. I think I just take another draw. Anyway, Umbra Stone, Furnace Tap, those are winning cards. Let me make them better now. I don't need this. I don't think I'm going to be duplicating my boy anymore, by the way. My boy is no longer duplicate worthy. The Fiend, that is. I will win on one instead of winning on... or trying to win on two like I was thinking I would. Umbra Stone's probably more important. I don't need plus 20 consume, I don't need remove consume. Double stack is, that's finality. You play that Furnace Tap and you're done playing cards. I'm about it. I'm with it. I'm hip with the times. One of those is false. Forever Flame was a big pickup because it lets me Furnace Tap with reasonable abandon here. And I don't trust Wiltwing's combat ever. 80 health though. I don't know, man. I never trust this combat. But all of my damage spells are piercing, so the spell shield's fine, now that I think about it a little longer. Spell shield's okay, all my damage spells pierce. Let's put this on Queen this time. But yeah. Quick goes here. She sacks first. This pierces, don't forget. Sure. Pretty neat that you can get that quick synergy here. I had to rethink my approach to this run, but we got there. We found ourselves an interesting option. Can use morsels to chump her Queen. I do want enemies to walk up to my Alpha Fiend. He does need to hit things. He does 210 base, so... And the big thing is on Divinity he gets better, right? Because he has something to hit always. Goodbye, my friend. I'm just tanking damage for Queen. I love Imperialist Queen when she works, right? Imperialist Queen with an Endless Welder Helper is pretty good. She puts out a really reasonable amount of damage. Like 40, 50? I think it's 40 per imp to the whole floor. And actually it's 25 apparently. Okay, Monster Train is 25, I guess. That's a lot of damage, Queen. Hang on. Just... Oh wait, they die. I don't need to horn break. Everything on this run is quick. Give me a second here. I'm gonna stand up. You can probably hear it in my voice, but I can feel the tiredness catching me. I'm fading fast here, so I'm gonna... And what that means is that I've been sitting still for too long. So I'm gonna stand up and stretch. Just a touch. So I'm gonna be playing Furnace Tap on the Alpha Fiend. I'll throw him some Welder Helpers as well. He doesn't need a lot of help. But he needs some help. Young Fiend. 121 times 5 scales very quickly, but is it quick enough? Hopefully. I wish I had a little bit better of a defensive option. I can throw him an imp every turn, I guess, and that'll be fine. I will throw him an imp every turn. On the Divinity gets a lot easier, because also the Divinity kills my imps. Like, really, the Divinity should be the easiest part of this run. Thinking about duplicating something that wasn't Alpha Fiend. What was it? In my mind's eye, I think it was Furnace Tap, but that sounds ridiculous. Why would I want to duplicate Furnace Tap? Plus 5 HP matters. Yeah, I mean, plus 40 fire health, why not? We got the money to blow. Serve energy between turns? Nah, that's not very good. Thinking about taking this and then trying to use it as a counteract Ember Drain sort of idea, but that's terrible. It doesn't work. But yeah, I have the money. I may as well double stack March of Shields. Feels like we're super rich on this run. I'll make a case for holdover March of Shields. I don't think it makes any sense though. I don't think anything makes sense to hold over here. Our spells aren't very good. Makes Diligent Seraph easier. I don't see it, man. What do I want here? Second Alpha Fiend? Not really. Because I didn't take space. It all got flipped. I'm just gonna take another Welder Helper. I'll take the easier one to die. Big stretch. And let's go. I'm gonna save some money for Heaven's Gold here. It is a real choice and not me forgetting to spend 600 gold. I think that the Heaven's Gold is worth more. Right, lots of big stretches sneaking in on you there. Hopefully you don't mind. I need to leave enemies alive, don't forget. I need something for Alpha Fiend to hit. So Cranberry became the guy who does the infinites recently. He did an infinite and took the title of a guy who does the infinites because I haven't done one in a while. I think I could become the Sigma Fiend guy. Because look at this, I'm playing a Sigma Fiend run. I think that makes me qualified. So anyway, Sigma Fiend. I wonder what else Cranberry would say in this position about Sigma Fiend. Oh, I needed to throw Queen in. I don't want to take a curse like that. But also it feels right to sneak in a Welder Helper for Alpha Fiend when the time is presented. He needs the armor. March of Shields is basically... I mean, it is Welder Helper for one. Card's pretty good, actually, when you put it like that. With double stack, the card's not too bad. I haven't even been thinking about what I've been consuming. They're all consumed spells except for the March of Shields and Mind Collapse. Good thing I didn't get to the part where I was thinking can't wait to draw March of Shields again as I sent it. That would have been embarrassing. I guess no more than I've already been embarrassed on this series. Monster Train has taught me one thing, and it's that I have basically transcended embarrassment. I need to play something for Queen. 26? Oh yeah, 16, he has Rage. You think I was looking at that guy's health bar when I said that? You are sorely mistaken. Yeah, because all of our cards that matter are units, I'm not really feeling this emblem all that much. However, Sigma Fiend up here, he's not looking too good. Oh, I'm an idiot. I thought I was smart, then I was dumb, and I thought I was being smart when I was actually being dumb. I just have to live this combat. Send it on Furnace Tap. 171 times 5 quick, let the chips fall. I'm doing it. Yeah. Queen Saxon kills Lightwings. It's like one extra hit on the boss, which is fine. I don't feel great here. Maybe a solid maybe. It is a lot of damage. I guess it's 1,000 damage quick, which is pretty good. And it scales. Oh yeah. He wins, but it's pretty tight. It is like... yeah, one round off of death, but one round off of death is still a victory here. I think that on Divinity it's a lot easier because I can put an imp down every round on Alpha Fiend. Sigma Fiend, sorry. Omega Fiend, Delta Fiend. What is the reward for playing bottom floor? Because the game, you're punished for playing top floor because of the Ember Drain, right? That's kind of that's the point of it. That's the idea. What are you getting when you play bottom floor? Because it feels like there should be a reward. But 11 damage trample doesn't feel that much better than 9 damage sweep. Or, yeah, that much better is the right terminology. That's what I was trying to say. Killing enemies here is good. It doesn't randomly hurt me or anything weird like that. Picking off an enemy that's doing something I don't like is a good play. Kinda maybe. Harvest Wave's gonna be annoying. Yeah. I'll just soften these ones up. I think I'm gonna piercing kill spikes here. There's no reason to play a morsel, it's just gonna die. Do I still have that Train Steward? Can Train Steward come in here? I do still have that Train Steward. Hello, Train Steward. So I'm gonna put these two down first, let them give armor. And then this one goes now with Queen. My man has trample on, right? Does he have trample on? Have I drawn that yet? No, he doesn't. Trample? Right on time. Thank you very much. Armor up, my man. I think we're in the clear-ish. He's close. As long as I don't die to a mini-boss or something like that. 480. Disgusting. Yeah, you can see the Divinity killing my imps being a pretty big benefit here. I could have been not putting armor on the Alpha Fiend and putting more on the Queen here, but I don't mind Queen's death, to be honest. We're gonna staff it up, let's go. I think that's a W. This is a surprisingly fast run. And a run that gets there despite being something that is extremely strange, I would say. Shadowsiege infused Alpha Fiend, I would say that is not the average run, personally. I would rank this a little higher than average even, because he's also hitting 5 times. Turns out when you get plus 25 per round, it's pretty good. Oh, my score. Man. My score. Monster Train, my score. I'm not winning this Hell Rush, I can tell you that much. Alright. Come on, Monster Train. Give me the pop-ups. Thank you. Alpha Fiend, great job, buddy. You deserve that run. Well, Shadowsiege deserved that run, but Alpha Fiend, you deserve that run too. Let me get you a seed here if you don't mind. And then I will bid you adieu. Hope you have a nice day today. Thanks for hanging out. Generate challenge. There it is. Actions Sitemap Parties. Alright, thanks for watching. I'm gonna go to bed before I fall asleep in this outro. I hope you don't mind. Maybe I don't sound as tired as I am, but I'm struggling here. So hopefully it wasn't too bad of an episode though. Pretty fun one. If you did enjoy, don't forget to leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.